Hey guys! So the theme of today's vlog is food! Today I want to talk about the different kinds of food I ate in the Philippines. I'm going to start off talking about some of the fast food places that we went to, like popular restaurants, and then I'm going to go more into detail about more the homemade foods. So the first restaurant I'm going to talk about, every country kind of has their fast food place that they're crazy about or that they're kind of known for. In Canada, you gotta know, it's Tim's. In the US, sorry, but you're known for McDonald's. And in Philippines, their most popular fast food place is Jollibee. Jollibee is somewhere where you can eat, especially if you're a really picky Westerner and you don't like any of the local food. If you don't like trying new things, you want to stick to what you're used to, probably you're gonna have to eat at Jollibee. It kind of does have a McDonald's feel, that usual really cheap fast food kind of place. Their menu includes things like burgers, fries, ironically also spaghetti.
We're eating at Jollibee, which is a famous fast food chain in the Philippines.
The second fast food place that we would frequent is called ChowKing. Obviously, like the name implies, ChowKing serves Chinese food. I was always getting the wonton soup. I think they have udon noodles and soup as well, or chow fan, which is like the fried rice with ground beef or pork, and then on top you could get it with sumai or dumplings. Restaurant that we went to a couple times is called Buddy's. I really like this place. First of all, I think the ambience is really cool. I just kind of like their decor. It's really festive in there, and their menu has a lot of options. One night we went, we got a huge family-sized pizza, just loaded with melted cheese and tons of ingredients.
Mom, do you like it? Good. Pizza!
Also, what I like about Buddy's is if you want, you can stick to Western foods, or you can try some Filipino foods as well. They have a lot of sisig dishes there, which my family was telling me meant sizzling.
This is my spicy crab omelet.
And this is Rosa.
You can take
Our feast.
My mom got something called Lumpia ubod.
What is it?
Which is like a with some heart of the coconut.
It's almost like a crepe. The thing wrapping it is really soft. The sauce is super sweet, and then of course you can mix it around with rice. I really like Buddy's just because there's a lot of variety. So you can stay in your comfort zone or try something new. I thought it was delicious. So next I'm going to talk about traditional Filipino foods or kind of homemade foods. One place that we stopped at that was actually really delicious is called the Good Shepherd. It's more like a takeout counter. They have these tables that you don't sit down at, but you can kind of stand around at them and enjoy your food. My mom's going to be explaining them a bit more in depth in the clips because she grew up there and she actually knows what it is.
Now what are you eating?
This is called chicken empanada.
What's in it?
Chicken, shredded chicken with some tempes and carrots. We stop in a place called Good Shepherd to buy a soup which is called chicken Arroz Caldo, and this is empanada, and that's the calamansi. And Lisa's squishing it on her Arroz Caldo. She's going to eat it.
So Arroz Caldo is a soup, and it's sort of like chicken noodle soup almost, or something that you'd eat if you want that kind of comfort food. It has the whole piece of chicken in the soup so that the flavors really kind of soak into the broth. It's really thick.
Very delicious. Oh, it's good with the calamansi.
I know.
And I thought it was really good. One of the snacks that we got from Good Shepherd too is called Bibingka, which I love. I could get 6 Bibingka for 100 pesos for just over $2. So the prices there were really good. You can get a lot of food for cheap and then eat until you're full.
Lisa is going to eat the bibingka she bought, and she said tastes so good. It's the banana wrapper. This bibingka is made of ground rice, and they make some like pastry, and then The way they cook it is in a little oven, but it's with the charcoal and some woods, and Lisa likes the taste of it.
I'll tell you a little bit about what we had for breakfast or lunch each day, or at least what I found was similar or different. One of the staples of Filipino breakfast is pandesal, and this is basically a type of bun or like a morning bread. It tastes like bread, but to me it just has this kind of sweet aftertaste. And then there's a few variations like this other one that we had called pandecoco, where the bread is filled with shredded coconut and it's really sweet.
This is a pandecoco. It has some desiccated coconut inside the bread, and it's tasty and delicious.
Can you squish it?
Like this? Yeah. Oh no. Why are you just laughing? Okay, you can turn it off now.
This we ate almost every day. It's so delicious. We would go through bags and bags of them. It's so good when you buy it from the bread store and it's fresh. It's just out of the oven, really hot. You can also kind of eat it as a snack. We ate it with jam, peanut butter. You can put any spread on it. I love pandesal. It's something that I always look forward to and crave whenever I visit Philippines. Otherwise, for breakfast, for our home-cooked meals, usually it would have fruits, eggs, rice, and fish. So I know the last two are usually not included in a Western breakfast. Types of fruits that we would have, for example, would be bananas, the naranjitas, which are those green oranges. They would have papayas, sometimes they'd have watermelon, so just whatever was kind of around. Usually the ingredients are super fresh, so either like plucked off the tree from the garden or fresh in the marketplace. I ate so much fish. What I learned is it's so much easier if you just eat it with your hands, and then you just literally shred and pick out the little bones and just eat it. So one thing you might notice here is the rice is blue. This, my cousins told me, is not a Filipino special or not common in the Philippines. The reason it's blue is a blue flour called blue ternate, and it just sort of acts as a food coloring and colors everything else blue. They also did this at one point with water, jars of blue water with mint, which I actually found really refreshing. One time for lunch, we had these snails. They're still in the shell, and then you would kind of try to suck the snail out, get it to the top of the shell, and then pick it out with a fork and eat it.
How you eat it? You
Smash the shell.
You don't want to show the TV.
Seafood obviously is super fresh as well. It's like just been fished out of the sea. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about regarding the food that we ate. Overall, I really like trying different foods, experiencing different things, so to kind of see like what people eat elsewhere in the world. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned, there's still a lot more blog posts to come. So, bye!
He's gonna jump.